Sometimes I call it the Lost Tribe, 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 the Lost Tribe.
Welcome y'all to another episode of The Lost Tribe. It's your host, Kyle Davey. We got Tali and Jakira in the building. Say what's up.
Hi, guys.
Dripping in chocolate sauce.
Okay.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right.
You guys never seen that YouTube video?
No idea what you're talking about.
You never
I've
seen
seen
that
chocolate brain.
That's exactly who
No, I've seen that.
Exactly.
No.
I was trying to remember that.
but you know,
Yeah.
no, remember
Something.
Tezande.
Tezande, yeah. No, but Kyle, remember when we were in high school, there was these guys that used to make these fucking mega meals and like with 1,200 calories.
Oh yeah,
triple
yeah.
headache.
They got a man. No, I know their name because they actually had these fire like keto pizza chips when keto first started bubbling. Fire, and then they just went out. They stopped making them. I don't know what happened.
Isn't keto a lot of cheese?
Hella cheese, meat, broccoli. Like again.
What broccoli is keto?
Yeah, it's like one of the only. It's like vegetables that don't grow underneath the ground are usually keto. So I can't eat like yams or carrots or anything like that. But like broccoli.
You can eat carrots?
Yeah, I mean I eat some.
I actually
just
love a
can't eat
nice carrot. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
James says I eat like a rabbit sometimes.
This is true.
We were just talking about
I eat like
buffalo
straight
chicken
fresh
dip
green
and Spanish
beans.
artichoke. This is not sound.
I'm trying to make buffalo chicken dip because
No, I don't want. You heard me say I don't want it. I really eat like. If I could just eat like a forager, I would. I don't like having full milk.
Jakira, I don't believe
Ask James.
I don't believe
she wouldn't.
I would rather eat a smoothie.
Every once in a while, Jakira's like, you know what?
I don't want to
get the
masticate.
chicken biscuit.
Okay, yeah. But I say like majority of the
talking
time,
about
if I could
forager.
eat like, you guys, James, for a minute I was eating like green beans straight out the bag, fresh green beans.
You know, I don't fuck with green beans.
Why are they not
I think
Dr. Sebi approved?
I think I'm scarred. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, are they not Dr. Sebi approved? You know how he said a carrot is not real or something, like broccoli is not a real vegetable.
Broccoli is man-made.
Broccoli is man-made.
Yeah, the first time I heard a nigga say that, I said, shut up.
Every vegetable is GMO altered.
Yeah, come on, who cares? Just eat the shit.
Oh my gosh. No, I was saying about green beans. Like, I remember like summer camps, like going to summer camps in Florida, and those are the green beans that are stuck in my head, and those were like the watery, like really flavorless Johns. So I don't really eat green beans.
Oh no, vegetables floating in water could never go.
No, like fresh out the bag.
But I've never, like, since that time period of like, you know, 8 to 10-year-old Kyle, never touched green beans.
You never touched
Kyle,
green beans again?
Hold on. Let me say something, Kyle. Here's what I'll say. I used to not fuck with mushrooms because I thought
heavily
little zombie parts, right?
I
also don't like the texture.
Hilarious.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
Kinda
man,
I
a
love
good
mushrooms.
mushroom. I fuck with mushrooms.
What?
But
Sauteed
what I'll say is
Sauteed
now I fuck with some mushrooms, right? And I make mushrooms pretty well too. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'll tell you. Get some green beans, fresh ones, and just try to make them on your own. Throw
Mushrooms
a little
and
jerk
garlic?
seasoning or something. I'm telling you, if you do it on your own, you'll be like,
I can't
oh, okay.
be responsible for the first time. Like I can't cook something for the first time and also be responsible for it tasting good. Because odds are, I'm a really good cook. I consider myself. People have told
Kyle's
me.
never cooked for us, by the way.
Because he do what it do.
Kyle has never cooked for us, by the way.
You
I made
guys
this man a
live
whole sweet
in
potato
North
pie.
Carolina, and you abandoned me when you went to Spain. Wow, that is aggressive. You're gonna throw out your whole back. You're gonna throw
No,
out your
for
whole
real.
back.
I do that shit every day. Come on.
This man, imagine a
We didn't abandon you, Kyle. We had to get new experiences because America had us under her foot.
I mean, it got everybody under his foot right now. Y'all see what happened in Ohio?
Yeah, didn't
What
some like
happened?
tanker blow up or something?
Yo, it's really crazy. Like this isn't even really,
Because I'm thinking
like,
about Turkey.
Nah, so there's in
That
Ohio
shit was crazy,
like
too.
a train derailed that was carrying like a bunch of like chemical shit in a town called East Palestine, which also again kind of weird. But like
Nuts.
but they're saying that like, but it hasn't been on the news yet, and people have been saying it's because, and I don't know if this is conspiracy or not. People are saying it's because the parent company of whatever tanker crashed has a whole bunch of billions, so they're blocking it from the media. But some people are saying it could be like Chernobyl. I don't know if that's like exaggeration or not, because there's a big ass mushroom cloud still over where the
Really?
Yeah, man, look it up. East Palestine, Ohio. And I'm just the only reason I know about it is because of Twitter. So
Same, actual, yes.
That just actually made me
yes.
sad, like about to cry, sad.
uh,
Like,
You kept on gasping
like 10, it was
sarcastically.
10 gas.
no, it
It was
wasn't
10 gas.
sarcastic. I'm dead serious. I'm actually really sad. I mean, like, the situation that happened in Turkey,
Oh yeah,
in
man, with the
Syria,
earthquakes, we
and we'll
shooting.
definitely like put where you can help people in the description of this episode. Make sure you go donate where you can and help, because wow.
Yeah, man. My grandma. I used to live with my grandmother for a little bit, and I used to get a little annoyed because she's Jehovah's Witness, and she would always be like, we living in the end of times. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
grandma, I need some hope. I'm young.
Yeah,
Yo.
I just got here.
Yo. And now,
girl.
why do we all have this intense fear of apocalyptic
No,
death?
big
Because
facts,
our
man.
parents.
I don't.
I do.
I'm into it.
I feel
You're
I
into the
have
apocalypse?
this like. No, I'm not into it.
I don't really give a fuck. I mean, as long as I get a
Turn
chance
your-
to
turn
beat
your
Harry
game-
Potter.
Turn your game down, babe.
Oh, sorry.
It's
As long as I
really
get a
loud.
chance to beat Harry Potter, I really don't care. What happens.
Really? Like that's the only thing keeping you going, Harry Potter. You don't got like.
No. I mean, like, I'm also,
Right, like
really
I'm his
interested in a lot of
girlfriend,
stuff.
right in this house.
Here we go.
But I'm not afraid of apocalyptic death. Like,
I'm not afraid
If
of
it
death, but
happens,
I would
it
like,
happens.
you ever see those like futuristic ass like movies, and they're like, it was 100 years of peace. Like I want to be in that 100 years. Like I want to exist in that period.
it was 100 years of peace. Yeah, I heard you the first time you said it. Don't worry. I have a serious story to tell you guys. I've told you here this already, Kyle. I don't know if I told you this. So, and it pertains to white people, so it's actually perfect. So, when I was younger, before I moved and started living in Ossining, I didn't think that white people existed for real. I thought
It's a lot of black people that didn't know white people were real.
like, okay, so for this is what I'm gonna tell you. I knew Italians because I lived in Brooklyn, right? So like I've been to like I've had gelato. I had like Italian coaches coaching in the football league, Pee Wee league, right? So I knew that Italian people existed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jewish people too, right?
Yep, Brooklyn. Okay.
But straight up, just like
Waspy.
Merediths and Heather Anns of the world didn't even know they
You thought
existed.
that was a caricature? You thought
But
that was
listen, this
minstrel?
is But listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is the best part. I used to watch a lot of Disney Channel, okay, Cartoon Network. So I was like, oh, white people only exist on TV.
Mm.
I genuinely did not believe that white people existed on this earth and walked.
There's
They were.
mad people who have said this. I was watching this
I was like,
Vice
nah, they don't
News.
exist.
I was watching this Vice News like debate, which I'm tired of watching these like diaspora war debates because it gets so intense. Anyways, I was watching the Vice News debate, and it was like between Asian people in America, Asian Americans and stuff. And this one Korean woman was like, yeah, I grew up in Korea or whatever, and then I moved to America and realized white people were real. And I'm like, yo, there's mad people
Nah, it's
who
a
have
fact.
never encountered white people who are like, oh, this is a real thing.
I grew up not thinking that, like, and I actually think this was a benefit to my upbringing. Like, I grew up never thinking that black people weren't the majority, right? Like, I was born in the Bronx,
Yeah.
and there was one white person in my class, and I moved to Jamaica, and there was like one white person, or maybe three white kids that I grew up with down there, and they're white Jamaicans as well, so they're like they're from there. They all have
Yeah,
accents.
it's like
It's
They're
very
from the
different.
yard.
they are a cultural anomaly.
Exactly.
actually.
Even like my Asian Jamaican friends. That's why like the issue of appropriation is like kind of like a nuanced thing for me, because like I've met so many Jamaicans of all different colors and stuff.
Races,
I can't say that they're appropriating the culture that they were born in, right?
Mhm.
It wasn't until, like Tali said, it wasn't until I moved back to Ossining. It wasn't until I moved to Westchester that I knew that, like, I was like, oh, like,
I was like,
I am in the minority
oh.
here. Racism exists. Like I never knew that was a thing until I moved to Westchester, where like
yeah.
there were just
Yeah.
more white folks than black folks. It was the only time I was ever outnumbered, and it was a weird transition. Completely unrelated but semi-related. I also never knew what a bagel was until I moved to Westchester. Never grew up.
That is actually crazy. Knowing
Being
that
from
you
the
lived in
Bronx?
That's
Yeah,
kinda
no, I
nuts.
never grew up. I had stuff on rolls, like on like ham and cheese sandwiches on rolls. But we never had hard
makes
bread.
me
Like, well, we had hard dough bread, which was different. But we
Yeah.
never bought baked
Hard
bread.
dough bread, man. That's a
Fire.
it makes me think
Fire.
low key
I could
that
eat
like
a whole loaf of hard dough bread by myself right now.
Right?
Peanut butter?
Every-
Come on now.
Come on.
everything we colloquially like associate with New York
The
word.
is like talked about
Yeah, very
from I know, right? Talked about from strictly people who are transplants or white people. Like they create the culture, like all this like bacon, egg, and cheese and da da da. Like I'm sure people order it and black people order it in these neighborhoods, but the way they talk about it as if that is the like vital part of being a New Yorker, where it's so much more like in being in tune with your space, your area, how y'all move. Like
I will say that, but bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup is like a staple.
no,
I
I
mean,
know
it's a
it's
staple
a
sandwich,
staple,
but look,
like
this is what I'll say though. There was a time where I remember this as a kid. You could leave, right? Your mom could give you $5, and you could be in the city with $5, and almost any corner store you could go to, you can get a bag of chips, a roll, like a turkey cheese roll with some lettuce on it and some mayo,
in a
and
quarter water.
quarter water,
Quarter
and
water.
you still got like
$2 left.
$1.50 left. You feel me?
Like,
$2 left.
Yeah.
Put your head
Now,
down.
because of
Silence
way
for the
that
quarter waters.
Listen,
Mm-hmm. I didn't know
No,
they
but
were
I was
gone
like, no,
completely until I went into a corner store the other day, and I was like, "Wow, they don't really even sell." Like, you really Arizona's
that
the
shit
cheap
was
thing.
acid. That shit was acid. I
You
don't
know,
know.
I
You
had
know what's funny? Go
My
ahead, go
throat
ahead.
always felt.
That dry ass
I had
juice.
one as an adult.
Shit was like.
I had one as an adult before they got like I don't know if they got discontinued
Oh,
or what,
talk
but
to
I
me.
had one as an adult, and I was like, "There's nothing that should be drank here. Like, it is like it really is like."
Oh, but you know what? I seen somebody on TikTok. They're talking about like food alternatives, and they were like, instead of getting the juice, like the ocean sprays and stuff like that, because you think it's healthier, Big Hugs actually have way less sugar in them and way less calories. Like the like, well, what were your quarter waters? Because mine was like the barrel juice.
The barrels, like the
know,
little
Yeah,
grenade
yeah,
jars,
the big-
the grenade
aluminum on
ones.
the top.
yeah, not the ones in the corner store back in the day, because them wasn't Big Hugs. But
You know, I was
Oof.
on the blue one.
did y'all ever freeze yours and let it get slushy around the side, and then
Oh,
what's the
no,
name?
This is what would happen. Run to the store, chips, quarter water, throw the change. Don't even care how much I gave them. Ran out, rip the top off of the juice. As soon as I get back to my steps,
I got one better for
Gone.
you. I got one better for you.
Mhm.
What we used to do when I moved to Ossining, when I was in middle school, I used to walk with John Jamal and Kojo, and we used to buy quarter waters. And you know that big ass hill, Tally, to going down from like AMD to like the rest of town. Like,
oh, it's like the going. What you mean, like going down?
it's on
into
Highland.
the
It's on Highland actually. It's the Highland Hill, like where it just
Oh
a
yeah,
steep slope.
Sorry, y'all. They're reminiscing about when Coca-Cola was 5 cents.
Oh my gosh. Yo, anyway, we used
First
to
off,
take
eat a
you're
dick.
such an asshole.
Yeah.
We used to take the empty quarter waters when we finished them, and we'd all
Mhm.
throw our. First of all, littering is bad, so don't do this. But we used to all throw the empty plastic things down the hill to see which one would survive and get to the other side.
Oh yeah, you're just being a kid.
That was a kid, man.
Can I be
Amazing
honest with you,
fun, amazingly fun time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can I be honest with you though? It's now as an adult that I realize just how disgusting life was. Like they were not trying to protect this place at all. Like yo, I vividly can remember as a kid growing up and seeing niggas be like, and just most people just like in the street. I'm like,
and I see it today now too, and I'm disgusted. I'm like, man, like the trash can's right there. Like, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would
can
you?
I be honest with you? Anytime, if I'm in my car, it's really the only time that I will do something like this. But it's really the last time I did something. I had a lollipop
I yell
stick,
at him all the time.
right? My hand was like, I just can't keep it in my car.
Wow, you're ridiculous.
And I don't know the next time I'm gonna stop.
It's ridiculous. I only do that for organic items, like items that I know that are gonna decompose. Like in Jamaica, like we choose sugar cane, like something we always get a bag of sugar cane.
Next time you go, can you bring me some, please? Because I've had it one time in high school.
The thing with sugar cane is like if I bring it back, which I do often, like you gotta eat it in like a week because it starts to it doesn't go bad, but it starts to ferment.
Sugar cane here is not good.
You said what?
No, sugarcane is delicious.
You never
No,
had
the
sugar
sugar cane I've gotten here has
Oh
not
no,
been
here,
good. Like the sugar
Oh
cane
no.
in Jamaica. My
here.
friend, I had one friend that went to Jamaica and he brought back mad sugar cane, and it was around the time where you used to make the Kool-Aid sugar shit. And first of all, do y'all remember that era?
Man,
No, I didn't do that.
yeah.
What? I had a business. Oh, you want lemonade? Okay, okay. If you want two flavors, it's an extra 50 cents. You only get a cup
Ooh,
of sugar
that's
with your Kool-Aid.
full.
What?
Wow, like hustling. That's really
I was a hustler.
that's really different. No, yeah, the sugar cane you get here is too skinny. Like I don't know where they
Yeah,
get it
it's not
from.
thick enough.
It's not thick enough, so you'd have to buy like mad amounts just to get like one thing of juice. So it's never to me. It's not worth it. I would only get sugar cane in the Caribbean, or if you live in like a
Mm.
coastal city, you probably get better things like in Florida or something. I'm sure they got good sugar cane.
No, the sugar cane not that good there. You know what is good there? Their yellow belly watermelon.
I don't know the difference between watermelons. I've never had
A yellow
I've
belly,
never
belly
had
watermelon is
yellow.
yellow on the
Yeah,
inside.
I've never had yellow watermelon. I see it all the time, and my brain just like it can't.
If you ever in
comprehend.
Florida and you see this is not me trying to racially profile, it's just what it is. If you see a Mexican man with a truck and it's a fruit stand on the side of the road or at a gas station, you go to that motherfucker, he's gonna give you a fruit cup and it's gonna have all kind of fruit in there. Sometimes he sells just straight watermelons. You don't go to the store and get no watermelon in Florida. You go to the nigga at the truck or you go to like your local farmer's market.
What's the difference in taste between a red
It's
watermelon?
sweet.
But
It's
so is red
sweeter.
watermelon, right? Like
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a profound difference in taste, but it just has a little bit sweeter flavor to me. And it's just interesting. It's yellow, but down south you could get a yellow belly watermelon really quick. So,
Okay. All right, I will try it out. I will try it out. I see it. I can get it here too. There's people that sell them on the corners here, but I've never.
Fruit in New York tastes like the street.
Stop the cap.
That's not true.
Except for apples.
I really hate when niggas say that. It's not true.
It does.
If it's been sitting out at a stand,
I mean, they got it in ice.
out,
They got an ice. They got an ice thing around it. Like
it's like a whole truck.
Yeah, it's a refrigerator.
I just feel like everything absorbs the smut in the air at New York. In New York.
Yo, what are you doing?
This is why.
What are you
Listen.
doing?
And just so everyone knows, this is why I am gatekeeping from now on. It does.
Well,
I don't
you know
care
what?
niggas talk about.
Tell
No, hold on,
James.
I'm not done. Hold on.
Tell the truth.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to hear nothing. Because we go into the city, people see a little dirt, and they're like, "Oh my fucking god, this is the worst place ever." Nigga, you go into when you go to other countries, niggas are selling you fruit off of a dirt road.
It is. I will say this:
Insanity.
New York is a dirty place. I will say that. I'm not going to front. New York is a very dirty place. Like there shouldn't be, but there are also dirty places everywhere else. Like
everywhere else.
I went to Paris.
Yeah.
I went to Paris. Walked
And
by a
that's the thing, I
side
don't
street.
think-
I really swear to y'all, not.
Oh no, Europe is disgusting.
Hella-
I understand
hella
that.
Not
It was
Spain all the
plain.
time.
Hella
Not
right.
Spain all the time.
Like
Jakira, when Spain was really Spain and you could go out until fucking 8 a.m.
Oh yeah.
They used to be fucking garbage boxes and squares. Yo, it'd be disgusting. Pizza boxes, fucking kebab everywhere. It's disgusting.
that's why I think New York just gets a bad rap. Like because
It's gross.
I will say this totally. I've never had like
Mhm.
I've never had roadside nuts. Pause.
Okay, Kyle. It's like what is going on? It's like chronically like this. Ooh, I just like what?
Yo, Kyle is so funny, yo. I've never had roadside nuts.
First of all, I've never even seen anyone selling nuts by road via roadside.
You never seen the dude selling
yeah.
the roasted peanuts.
They be selling roasted
They
peanuts.
sell roasted peanuts all the time. They smell.
Niggas sell everything off of the side of the road.
It
yo.
smells good.
Everything.
Also, did y'all see that there was this dude, this young player on the Brooklyn Nets that got fined $40,000 for saying no homo?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I did see that.
Wow.
You know what though? Come on, you're on a huge platform.
It's also late.
gotta
Like
chill.
I haven't heard that term in a mad long time. Like
Yeah, it's like what are we in 2012?
yeah,
Come on.
like
You could have said pause even.
that's
like,
what I'm
pause is
saying.
a
That's what I'm
little
saying.
more updated.
Should have said pause, but
Actually, yeah, most people know not to say that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no homo is wild. Like, why would you say that?
but maybe,
in
I don't
the
know where he's
contract?
from. Maybe he's from
Is he?
North Dakota or something like that, and they just,
Maybe he listens to a lot of Dipset.
That's crazy.
in this
in
year.
2023.
Hey,
Like,
hey.
I don't know, because you keep having your Joe Budden reminiscent days.
Little Joe Budden tick every couple
Kyle wake up in the
episodes.
morning like pump, pump, pump.
all right, let's talk about how Jakira said Beyonce, she don't like Beyonce, and Beyonce
I
is her.
didn't say that.
She
Oh,
said
here we
that.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
now
said
I
that.
did not
Yeah,
say
you
that.
did. Yeah, you
Tina.
did.
I
You
did not say that.
You said, I
I
don't know why
said
anybody would ever go see Beyonce. She can't sing.
I never said that. I never said it. I
What'd you
never
say,
said it.
Jakira?
It
What'd
won't
you
be
say?
allowed. I will not allow
What did you
slander.
say?
I said
Hmm?
that
Chill.
I know it's sacrilege, but Beyonce is insidious and evil for making the concert tickets as high as they are while we're in a disgusting recession. And she just got paid 24 mil to perform in Dubai.
First of
And
all,
the
she ain't
kids
set her.
got it.
First of all, tickets are relatively low unless you got them expensive. There's only one ticket tier that I saw
Club
was super.
Renaissance.
Not even Club
Yeah.
Renaissance. It's the VIP platforms. Club Renaissance was still decent. The VIP sections were like 4,000.
I just personally think there's no one I would see for that amount of money.
But you're not a super fan. That's the thing.
I
Like,
am a super fan.
no,
I just
I'm a
am
big
also
fan of.
not unreasonable. You know, like, you know what it is? I was talking to James' mom about this, but it was just like people publicly saying, like, I'm not gonna pay my rent, I'm not gonna do this. Like, and
That.
it's like, as a celebrity, you have to see that. You have to hear
No,
that.
because that's an irresponsible human decision. Those tickets are meant for people that have the money to throw away like that. If you got to
Can we
have a good
agree that
amount of
Beyonce
bread.
is a capitalist?
Everybody's a capitalist. We live in a capitalist society. We could call ourselves socialists or whatever, but there's gonna be a point in time where you're like, I want this bread, like, you know, and
I feel you.
and I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
you. I
share
just think it's
everything.
just like off-putting for me. You know, I don't think that. I
But
still love
but
Beyonce. I still think she's amazing at her craft and she deserves to get paid how she deserves to get paid. But it's really off-putting for me
I
how out of touch celebrities are.
but
Not just
Beyonce in
Beyonce.
particular, though, I feel like her tickets, other than those extreme tiers, were actually like some of the more affordable tickets that I've seen. Like, people are getting tickets for $100, $200, $300. We got
Where?
Yeah, online. My homie Tev got a couple tickets the other day for
Tell
$370.
Tevin to text me. I'm not saying if the tickets is $100, I want to go.
None
I
of
even
this.
think $500 I will go. And I know there's tickets for
Oh yeah,
$500.
a
But
lot.
when I originally looked, especially in certain
Oh yeah, it
areas,
depends on the city
it
because
was like
New York
it was
tickets were
like
like 600 to 900.
mad
Yeah,
expensive,
yeah.
you know.
God
And
damn.
I'm like, I get it. I know it's the venues, I know it's the production, I know it's all those costs.
But that's not
But
all
I'm like,
Beyonce though. That's
I
what
know
I'm
it's not
saying.
all Beyonce. I just think that we have to really critically look at what we're allowing ourselves to spend our money on.
God,
And
I
like,
gotta get up for this.
maybe I'm upset about this like
Hungry as fuck.
nature that like you can't say to people it's irresponsible to spend $1,000 on a Beyonce
Oh no, you
ticket
can
and
tell
not pay your rent.
people. You can tell people it's irresponsible. We've been telling people for that for years. Like, it's a different
Yeah.
level of maturity you get to. I remember arguing with my cousin one time. Me, my brother, and my cousin. We were driving somewhere from the city when we were young. Like,
Mhm.
my brother was the only old enough person to drive, and we were talking about like the lotto and what we would do if you, or like what would you do if you bought if you had like the bread to spend it. And my cousin at the time. This is like big Dipset era. My cousin at the time was like, "Yeah, yo, I'm just gonna buy. I need a pair of Louis Vuitton socks." And me and my brother looked at each other like, "Why the fuck? Like, why would you want out of everything? Like, why
Yeah.
would you want?"
Everything you could buy from Louis Vuitton, you're gonna buy some socks.
Exactly. And then like years later, now when I talk to him about it, he's like, "Yeah, no, that was dumb. Like, you know, but that's how we were back then. You're
Yeah,
impressionable."
it's just
It's the
it
same
was
thing
sad.
it's
I
the same
think
thing
it's
for
sad.
tickets. I mean, it's sad, but that's how things always are until you reach a certain level of maturity. I think you do have a
Mhm.
point though in saying that like we do have to talk about these things getting unaffordable, like, because that's the world, and it's
Yeah.
not really. I think it's more important with like,
In general,
yeah,
like the Taylor Swift thing,
or
it's just like
eggs, like
out of
or
eggs. Like
eggs.
how can you justify having?
Oh,
First of all,
right. Eggs are
Beyonce,
expensive right now.
Beyonce, give us the fucking visuals, right? It's just like you could give us the visuals for fucking free, or I pay 100 for the visuals and be able to pay and watch those visuals all the time, rather than I just can't justify in my head dropping a tour. Because if Beyonce dropped this tour 3 years from now, people will go. People gonna go to the Renaissance store.
People gonna go to every
But
Beyonce concert
people,
ever in
people
life.
want to be
Like,
every Beyonce ticket, but I'm like, I just can't justify Taylor Swift, all these celebrities doing all this big
But
high,
that's
like
the point I'm trying to make. It's not the
yeah.
celebrities, right? It's the
Mm,
institutions. That's why the government's trying to separate Ticketmaster right now because it's a big deal. Because even for that
yeah.
$3,000 ticket that went viral, what
Mm,
people were pointing out with the high ass service fee, the ticket was
mm,
3,700. The service fee alone was $500. What
yeah.
service? Like
That's it. What service? What are you
exactly
doing?
what
You're
digital service
processing
are you
my money.
exactly?
Yeah.
So
Are you gonna wipe my ass for me that night?
like
And the thing is, in them bathrooms, it's not the lady with the deodorant and the mints and none of that. If y'all ain't got nobody in the fucking bathroom that's gonna put deodorant on my arms, then why the fuck am I here?
I mean, I think they do
I mean,
have
that's still
different
not worth
bathrooms
five
for
hundred
that
dollars.
three
Just
thousand
saying.
That's
dollars.
still not worth $500
A
where
thousand
there's no
percent, a
amenities.
thousand percent.
I
But
could
it's
spend that same amount at a work office, like you know what I'm saying, at WeWork for the year, and I got deodorant wipes in there. I got a nursing care center.
but
Like there's
that's the issue. Like
chairs.
with a lot of companies right now, we're just realizing that it's. I've always had this thought like too when we were learning about like monopolies and antitrust in school. I was always like, man, like there are a lot of companies that feel like monopolies. Like
Yeah.
why are they allowed to exist? And then you see it and it's like, oh, like lobbying and shit. And oh,
Oh,
people just got bread. Like that's really what
are you
it is.
talking about the companies that's buying rental spaces and they're about to start like leasing apartments to their employees?
I wasn't talking about that, but that's just wrong. Like that's just predatory as
Yeah.
hell. Like
They're like, I bet I seen someone on TikTok that was like, if no one can afford these high surges on rent, what's gonna happen? And somebody was like, the companies are gonna start buying them, and then they're gonna be like, live in our apartments. We can pay you less. We can pay you a living wage outside of what you would have to pay for rent, and then it makes it where you're kind of pigeonholed into staying into that job because you're relying on it for where you live,
you would do that. They would do that,
and your
man. But
income.
like it would honestly like America has been seen as like the land of opportunity for so long. Like a move
Mhm.
like that would pass the baton so quickly, like so much quickly. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kyle, speaking of monopolies and the honorable white man on the monopoly box, let's get into some great music.
Yo, what?
Man, I don't know how you're gonna. Yeah,
Yo, what?
L O fucking L.
Oh man, yeah, that wasn't
Yeah, I
better.
don't know if
That
that was better.
wasn't
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
I
wasn't
My fault.
love
better.
I love my transitions. I think they make sense.
Yo,
And
it's also kind of messed up how fun Monopoly game is, but how fucked up monopolies are in real life. Like I feel like the
yeah,
Monopoly game is probably desensitized us a little bit to like how bad these
I
things
love
get.
Monopoly and no one ever wants to play with me.
Oh,
So I
listen, man, I'll mess y'all up in Monopoly
I just have.
anytime.
I feel like my
You
only
ever play
thing
Phase
with
10, Kyle?
Monopoly is it takes forever.
I have. I don't like it. It feels too complicated.
Niggas are always
My
saying
friend,
this. It's so great.
James
my
loves
friend,
Phase 10.
Guys, come
My
on.
friend Alyssa loves Phase 10, and I played it one
Oh,
time with her, and I think I was just in the mood to play something simpler, so that kind of just ruined it for me.
mm, that's how James feels about Spades. He had a bad Spades experience
Spades
when
is
we
ass,
finally taught
man.
him how to play
Spades is
Spades.
ass. It's not. It's
But he
fun,
played
but
with
it's
people
like
that are really competitive.
my thing
I
is
still
So
it's
don't fuck with
too
Spades.
much to remember on the fly. I gotta remember what card you last played, the card that I'm about to play, what suit we're in. Oh, did I not drop this last time? And if I drop this now, I'm doing this.
did I
No.
renege?
This
Yeah.
it's
I love
too.
Spades
My
though.
brain is like,
He literally like did a he threw the cards and was like, I don't like playing this game in the middle of the game. Sacrilege.
No, that's kind of crazy, Tali. I know not to do
I
that. That's
want
like
to first off have everyone chop Jakira out because she makes it seem like I was like, fuck this game.
No, no, no.
On
He
a
was just like, I don't
break,
want to play
we
this.
were in a confusing moment and I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to play this, y'all. I'm sorry. And I just pushed my cards into the middle
you
and got
can't do
up
that
and
in the
walked
middle
away.
of a
I went
game.
into my office too and started playing video games. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
It was so awkward. I was like, oh my
It's with your
god.
family.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It
Tali.
was so intense. I was like, yo, you niggas are not making this an interesting experience. I'm still learning the game. So I'm not like
But
I'm not
that's all Spades.
yeah.
That's why I just don't even play. Period. Like I wouldn't even attempt.
I love Spades.
I consider myself to have loving family and friends, but I know how Spades gets just from
Yeah.
observing. Like I,
You know what it is that when you're learning card games, especially in my family, like if you mess up during a card game, they'd be like, oh, James, why'd you renege? And then they'd be like, what? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. So I think you were my partner, and I was like, James, why you let that jack walk if I put the ace out? and he was like,
Nah, it was also just that was like the third or fourth game that we had played. And understand, like, spades versus like phase 10 or like a Uno or like a game that like is actually fun to play. I will
spades.
trade spades in every day for a Uno or even a goldfish. Nigga.
The problem really
Like,
is that everybody wanted to play one game that one other person
That I
really
wanna
did
play,
not
yeah.
want to play. So my mom wanted to play
That's an
like,
issue, though. That's like normal.
yeah,
That's always the issue with anything.
yeah, I feel, but I feel like Spades is a great game. I just feel like you have to have learned at a young age, or you have to be like really, really like nonchalant.
You need to make a Duolingo for spades.
No, I will teach black people Spades. You just got to be. I just need 4 people.
No. I don't like when specifically niggas do this. Like, it's always
I hate when
a
niggas do
dude,
it.
woman that says like, "Yo, I will teach you how to play spades," and then we go one round, and it's like, why didn't you follow the rule? It gets angry so
Are you
quick.
understanding?
Like, I've never seen any other game get angry so quick. Coming from the person who lovingly offered to teach me. My
You know
teachers
what
don't
it
yell
is?
at me like this. Like they
You know
don't.
what it is? You gotta play spades with 3 people who don't know how to play spades and 1 person that do.
Look at the
Because-
parameters for learning this game. Why is this
Well,
why is this so
because if you play it with 2 people
It's not
who
fun.
like you, it's not fun if you're playing with 3 people that know and 1 person that don't. Because the 3 people that know that spades kind of has a little cadence and a little shit talking and there's just like that.
Buy you a pack of dominoes, match the
Yeah.
numbers.
I don't know
And
how
I
to
will
do
smash this
dominoes at
fucking
all.
table in half to end this.
I will stick to the
this
dominoes
game.
that I know and I'm used
That's what I'm
to,
saying.
but I cannot. I've made my peace until a platform teaches me how to play spades, like Duolingo or Pimsleur or whatever language learning.
Pimsleur.
Pimsleur actually is a good.
Kyle just
good
came
app.
out
I'm
of
pretty sure that's
Woodward with a
legal.
new shit. You made that?
Nah,
You
man.
made
I don't know
that?
why it sounds like a slur like learning app.
Yeah, learn how to cuss in another language.
I'm pretty sure it's called Pimsleur. Yeah, Pimsleur.
Pimsleur.
I don't think it's not going to show up on my thing, but it's
Yeah.
called Pimsleur. Apparently, it's better than Duolingo because it has like conversational things. There you
Ooh,
go.
I'm gonna download it.
Learn, and they also have Haitian Creole.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay.
check
But
But
but can we talk about the
it out.
actual
Katy
thing?
Perry.
Yeah, like,
Katy Perry.
so what's going on?
Yeah,
with
let's
that?
get into our
It's
Katy Perry.
also, getting late.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say too what Katy Perry is, just in case it's the first time you're listening to the podcast. It's just where we find music that Black people stereotypically do not or not thought to listen to, and we try to throw it in here and spread it to the world, because sometimes you don't want to listen to the R&B and hip hop hits that you're used to. So
Yeah.
here we highlight the music that might be playing and buzzing in your head.
There you go.
Yeah.
I am kind of the
There we go.
the habitual
Shit
king
talking
of this
starts
game.
early on this one. I love it.
You want to
yeah,
start?
you see why? Y'all, I know y'all probably wondering why I got these shades on. It's because I got my hater blockers on because last week, last episode, there was a discrepancy amongst the team. A great, beautiful Adele song against the most trash,
It was not a trash song.
disgusting,
Did you listen to it straight through?
vile.
Did you listen to it straight through?
No, I didn't. You said it was like Macklemore rapping on it or
No,
something.
I
and
didn't. I didn't say that. You said that. Like, you said that. You said
In
that.
Black History Month, James, take those fucking glasses off.
What are you talking about, man?
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but honestly, Jakira, listen to the whole song before you come back with all that judgment. Listen to the full song all the way through, without the judgment of the fact that you may have lost. Y'all, it was an
amazing song.
It feels like
Sometimes I
what
ride
is it?
around
No
my
freedom
truck
till
and I
we're
love
equal.
it. I listen to it. And
No, the song feels like no freedom till we're equal. Damn right, I support it.
I actually
What
do
is
like that
actually
same love.
happening, Jakira?
She quoted the same Macklemore lyric from the song "Same Love" that's about same-sex marriages. That I find
I love the song, but it's a corny song.
corny song, great though, great video as well.
It
That
is a great video.
project,
I watched that video
I-
multiple times actually.
The only bad thing about that project was the fact that it won over Kendrick. If Macklemore
I don't want to
never won
be
that
alive. I just want to fucking
wrong white person.
die.
Oh, sorry. Logic is also a
Yeah,
little
Logic.
slightly back. Right?
I just want to die today. That's what that song sounds like. Like all of
Also
those. Like,
helped a lot of people. That
Crazy.
song
Reaching
helped a lot of people.
the hate.
Like,
two
is at
things
a-
can be
the hate is
true.
at another tier.
and Logic half black.
This is true. He is black.
He's passing, but he's half black. He got a white baby, but he's half black.
We're not gonna even go down.
The white kids never accepted me.
You
I was too black for the white kids, too white for the black kids.
All right. So who is going first? What is even happening?
Everybody in the 313.
in life, and they should be able to rap about it. Like,
I know. I just.
Anyway, Jakira, do you want to go first? Or
No, I like to go.
Well, Kyle,
last.
you are the reigning
Last
champ, so you can go first.
Exactly.
well, technically, we're all champs. Again, I didn't win last week. We're putting it up.
Oh no,
for
you
a
won.
vote. The
You won.
vote
You're
was-
gonna win.
there's
There's nobody else's song. My song's definitely not gonna win because nobody knows it. And Jakira's song's definitely not gonna win either because it's going up against, it's going up against a mountain.
Yeah, Kyle's pulling out those Remember the Titan ass songs. And
Great movie. Great movie. I'll take it. Hold on, let me listen
those
to this.
Friday
I had
Night Lights
four-
songs.
I had 4 amazing movies. One of my favorite movies of all the time.
Wait, Friday Night Lights is a show, right?
It started off as a movie first, and then they made the show.
It's because you were a Zygite at that time.
I never watched it. I just know that it has something to do with football.
Yeah, well, there you go. You're right on track. There you go. All right, so Kyle, you're going first, or okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I was trying to find the song and the portion of the song that I wanted to share because I really like the song. It's kind of like from the early 2000s, I think, or maybe like the late 90s, like grungy white music era, but like almost emo stuff. I'm looking at the little Spotify videos that play in the background. This person has the hair that's covering like one eye.
Oh yeah.
But
turn around and die.
Not that negative. Not that negative. Amazing clip though. Good throw.
Yeah.
But my song today is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. And y'all might not know
I don't know this.
Y'all might not know the title, but I feel like you know the song. Like I'm trying to find the right portion, so just give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a movie song? It's a song that was in a lot of movies? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
My bad, I was on mute. I was saying it is a movie song, but like this is it.
Oh shit, yeah, I do know this song.
I do know this song.
Fire. Also has a great breakdown at the end. Great solo moment. Just instrumentals. That song is fire. You recognize it as a movie song. This song is great. I think everybody would agree with me. You get a little reminiscing going on. Jakira's face has been hating since I pressed play.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't hate out anything. I just was listening with open ears and a closed heart.
Wow.
Okay.
Anyway,
What about-
Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I really love that song.
I know. I remember this song. It sounds very like Vampire Diaries, like something
your
like
thing down a
somebody
little
done
bit,
broke up. It sounds very Vampire Diaries, like somebody done broke up or something like that.
I mean, sometimes you need that music in your life. That's why R&B singers have a whole career. Mary J. Blige, hella songs about heartbreak. Yeah. Sometimes you need to capture that emotion.
And Mary J. never had kids, right?
I don't think that's true.
Nah, because her husband was an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really sad.
R&B singers really got a bad name, man. Because it's like I've thought about this often. Like there are very few married R&B singers or happily married R&B singers. Like,
you might be right.
Like they're all. No, I'm like listen, look back, look at the.
You remember Usher? Gotta sign them papers.
All Confessions was written about Jermaine Dupri.
But Papers is an older song. I mean, like a newer song than Confessions.
Oh, really?
It was when he got that divorce.
When he got divorced. There's something to that though, man. Like I think a lot of people can sing about love, but they may not be ready for it, or they're not good at recognizing what real love is. Which questions, like, you know, is R&B really genuine? Ooh.
I think what it is just like reflecting displays of love that we societally have been like conditioned to believe what love is, right? Because there's like radical displays of love, like setting boundaries is a huge display of love.
True.
That is true, 1,000%. But I feel like we the first generation to really like get to that point.
Yeah.
Completely unrelated, y'all. I just had to mention this because I've been listening to this song repeatedly in the gym.
What?
It's Me remix by Swiss Beats. Lil Wayne's verse.
It's me, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh my! It's such a good workout song, actually.
Sounds so basic. Chevy girl looking like a set of new braces. Come on, man! Amazing bars. Only one error in this song, which back then it was fire, but
they use a slur.
Nah, there's a person on the song that like we kind of shunned from society.
Who? R. Kelly?
Yeah, he is.
He's on the song?
Yeah, he has a rap verse on the song. It's actually.
Oh no!
Actually, I remember it. Actually, I do remember it now.
Yeah,
I don't remember it.
Kind of slaps. Like it kind of slaps. Like, but I had to. He pass it every time. I'm like, I can't.
It sucks because for me, it's like. It's like the Kelly Price. She has a song called "Best Friend," but the remix with R. Kelly is the best one. Is like. I can't listen to that song because it's gonna give him a stream, but I miss that song so much.
He doesn't own the rights to his music anymore.
Really?
I think they all transferred to his family, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, lit. All right, James, are you ready for your Katy Perry?
I am. So this is well, there are definitely some black people that probably listen to this music, especially since I'm listening to it. But shout out to my boy Nadi. So he's been coming back strong with his music career in the last like 2 or 3 years.
He has.
And
also shout out to Ray for filming all these videos.
Yeah, nuts. Honestly, the duo is very dynamic. They are killing the game right now.
Shout out to who for filming the videos?
Andre.
Oh, great.
So
we'll tag them below.
For sure. So this actually, well, we're filming now today, and this came out about 2 days ago. So I don't know the lyrics, but the title of the song is "Get On Up" by my man No Comment. Right, that's what he goes by. That's his stage name. Okay, and his moniker. You know, I try not to say that one because I'm like, that sounds it's just too close. It's too close. But yeah, this shit is groovy. Off his EP Funkadelic, man. Check this out. Let me turn my volume up. You're my favorite show that's every season. Yeah, I mean, time to put me in the game like I'm really beating. I can hit the whole team. Do you really mean it? Got you screaming, don't when I'm getting deep. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Just give y'all a little snippet. You know what I'm saying?
That was nice.
It's a really good two-step song.
Oh yeah.
Like a skate song.
Yeah. He has a really he's really good right now at defining his sound. Like
you can tell when somebody know they're in the pocket.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps. He's been rapping.
Like Cardi
he's
B
been
when
like
she
making
first
music since we were in high school. So
we were in high school. Yeah, I remember. You remember the freestyle battles they used to have?
God. Yes, outside? I do.
And some of them were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. There was a lot of people trying to throw their hats in there. And
niggas who should have never even tried to rap ever in their life.
Yeah. Should have threw the cab away like Bobby Shmurda.
Yo,
like, for real,
my god. But yeah, no. All
right.
But yeah, that was my Katy Perry. A lot of people probably don't know it, but I do urge everybody to check it out because it's good music, man. It's good music. Like, it's funky. It's got an amazing vibe. It's only 3 songs long. The EP. You can listen to it in 10 minutes.
Funkadelic
is fire. Like, it's fire. I was in my office. I started my Friday off with that. I started doing 2-step. It was lit. So yeah, check that out. Go ahead, Shakira.
I love that. Okay, so for mine, it's like probably a popular white person song. No, it is. It definitely is. It is Animal.
sometimes, Shakira, you have like this. It's not even like I won't call it. It's cockiness, like in your voice before you get started. Look at the eyes right now. Go ahead. Finish. Go do your thing.
But no, it's a great song. And I know that I really loved it in high school. It is Animal by Neon Trees. You guys definitely know it. I'm not even gonna play it because I'm gonna sing it. You know it.
Play it.
Uh-oh, I want some more. Uh-oh, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Take a bite of my heart tonight.
I didn't know what that lyric was, to be honest with you.
Here we go again. It's like a gang.
You've heard it, Kyle, before. And you've heard it in... I was like,
Kyle, stop acting. You're literally pretending. You're literally pretending.
Never heard of my nigga. Sorry.
Hold on, let me find it.
I think I know the song. I just
you do know it.
I wasn't fully appreciating the rendition. But
you know what? I don't got my church voice no more. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. You know it.
Nah, I did like the song.
Okay. Yeah.
This song definitely had my mom concerned. When those were blasting out the speakers from my room, I was listening to a lot of.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I think it's a great song. I think it deserves a win compared to the others, but I personally love Neon Trees. I mean, I don't know if there's any problematic behavior, so let me know if there is. But they have another song called "Everybody Talks" that I love, and everybody knows that one. Everybody talks. It started with a whisper.
Yeah. I remember that song. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
So that's my Katy Perry.
Week, I will give it to myself because I chose someone I actually know. Yeah, that's why. So you guys can fight amongst yourselves. Not that I didn't love both of your songs, but this song literally made me stand up out of my seat when I first heard it and do a little well, I was in the bitch rocking Friday morning. So y'all could.
I love you supporting local artists, but
that's not He made a song called "Cooking Curry" last year, right? Cooking Curry is good. It went nuts though in his community.
The other one went crazier. It was a more like laid back vibe too. Hold on, it was "Woman Like You" was the one.
Yes,
that was
actually,
super vibe.
yeah. So you can talk about your local, but that's because you're prejudiced. Anyway,
what? How am I prejudiced? I haven't heard it.
The only way you would have heard it is if I showed it to you or I played it for you, even though I didn't post it on my story. But anyway, so
true.
But yeah, that's why I went for.
What's the chorus on Animals song go? What's the chorus?
No. I want some more. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Take a bite of my heart tonight. And then I think the bridge is like the hush, hush, the world is quiet. Hush, hush, we can't deny it. Now I want some tonight.
I have a choice to make. It's funny. I thought of a new Katy Perry while I was thinking, so it's making me hard to think of how my original one goes.
But that's what you chose.
That is what I chose. Next week I'll win though.
Yeah.
All right. I won't vote for myself because I'm trying to be for the people. I like both of these songs. If I could split my vote in two, I would.
But you can't.
But I can't.
For a second, Kyle, you just look like Kevin Durant. Holy shit.
Don't say that about me, man.
Don't say that. Because Kevin Durant is peasy.
No. Hair-wise, Kyle could never look like Kevin Durant. I don't know why. But there was a moment where Kyle was looking up, and I was like, damn, I feel like I seen Kevin Durant shooting. Anyway.
Kyle is like tall.
Kevin Durant is almost 7 feet tall. No, he is 7 feet tall, is he not?
7 feet.
How tall is Kyle?
6'3"?
Not 7 feet.
How tall are you, Kyle?
6'2".
You see, I always had a little.
But you know what? But
I got you,
Kyle,
my
you know
nigga.
I have to like
Say it.
literally lift my head up to look you directly in your face when you're speaking. I
Yes,
literally
if
have
Kyle's
to.
standing over you for sure, which would be
If he's
a
standing up,
little menacing. I would probably have to push you, like nigga, back up. What are you? Why you still
I'm gonna flip a coin, y'all, on this because I can't really
Oh,
decide.
damn.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
heads or tails.
Yeah, heads
Heads.
or tails.
Speak with your heart, Kyle. You know what you like more.
I
Heads.
don't. They're both evenly.
Heads,
Heads.
tails.
We can't pick heads. So
Jakir has tails.
Tails.
I have heads. Yeah.
All right, I'm flipping this Mario coin.
Okay.
It's heads.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. This is my last episode. It was great being on here, being the baddest bitch on radio.
It was.
But
I put it in Fate's. This is some Two-Face stuff. Like I really put it in Fate's hands, and this is what happened. Like it was Mario.
Don't be mad at me.
Mario.
well, you know, supporting local musicians is a part of, I guess, my morals. So you know,
in her spirit.
Shout out to Natalie, man. Shout out to Bombay Dre out there. Follow them on all platforms. The Real No Comment and at Bombay Dre. They're gonna be blowing up soon, I'm sure.
I mean, speaking of music that doesn't get that much play, there's this one song that I discovered on Spotify by
Doesn't get that much play.
artist named
Niggas got
K-Mari.
a couple 100,000 streams, I think, at the very least on.
Well, no, I'm not saying he doesn't get much play, but I'm saying like
just trying to make sure he ain't shooting no
underground.
shots. You know what I'm saying? Relax.
I'm not shooting shots. I'm saying musicians that are on the up and coming, but like, you know, that is not like
they're not getting like 10
worldwide
million
known.
fucking songs.
Yeah, exactly.
What's song?
There's this one artist on Spotify named K-Mari. He definitely has like some,
K-Mari.
you know, motion, and he has this one song called "Doctor My Eyes" or something like that. It is so good.
Doctor of My Eyes.
No, Doctor My. Hold on. James knows the song. I'm always playing it. And it's gonna be right here because I like.
Oh no, I see it. Doctor, My Eyes.
Yeah, it is so good. It's like if you want kind of miss Frank because he hasn't released anything.
Oh,
you can kind of get that vibe from his thing because it's just a good song. So check it out, Doctor My Eyes. And
yeah,
your
and
friend.
this artist. Speaking of that, I will check him out. Just add it to my like songs. Like speaking of, like, man, there was this artist Friday who sings the chorus of God Did.
Oh my goodness, God Did.
Yeah, they released like a video of him recording the chorus in like his apartment, I guess.
Made you cry, right?
Man, like honestly, bro, like every time I see something like that, I'm like, man, that is really motivation. Like you really are like maybe one move or one effort, one try, one attempt away from like changing your life.
From big
it's really, you know, we talk about things at the beginning of the episode of giving me hope, like, you know, more hope, like, oh, we're not at the end of days. It's like, man, your life really could change in like a day, not even like a year's time. Your life could change in a day. So you know, keep trying, yo.
That's a fact.
That's my I know we're not on positive notes yet, but that would be my positive.
No, keep trying.
Keep trying.
I mean, we might as well push the positive notes. You know, we unless y'all got some.
There's gonna be
a what?
I don't know. My brain stopped working.
What happened?
My brain stopped working mid-sentence.
Right. Anyway, so my positive note is make sure y'all continue to hydrate yourselves out there. Keep a mask on you. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten sick twice already in the last like 3 months. Like not like COVID sick or anything. I'm not gonna lie. I had a stomach virus the other day. I was very happy about it because I lost some weight. Thank God. But I also had I was actually like sick like 2 months ago. So keep some masks on you, man. People are out there. People are getting sick. People are not caring about being sick and being out in the open. So yeah, I heard somebody, we were picking up something to eat the other day, and I heard a patron being like, yeah, I woke up this morning with like a pretty bad headache and like kind of stuffy, but like now I feel like a little bit better. So I figured why not come out and get lunch? That's exact. There are
you fucking contagion. Stay in the house.
You know, you don't know if you remember 2 years ago, but yeah. So
fucking super spreader.
Yeah. Oh, 2 things on that. Yes, mask up. I actually find it disrespectful now. Like if I'm on the subway and somebody's coughing and they don't have a mask.
Like
bro,
even a baby. Hush that howling child up.
I mean, a baby is a little bit reach, but
I'm kidding.
I don't know
like
if you were. There
coughing.
was aggression in that. There was some. It was like you lost your AirPods all over again. Like
I was triggered.
No, I was gonna mention though. It's completely unrelated. Kind of, not really. I watched this really good movie called Fresh on Hulu. It's fucked up.
Mm,
I highly recommend it. That'd be one of my recommendations for
mm.
this week. Also, the Pamela documentary on Netflix about Pamela Anderson. Really
Oh,
well
really,
done.
really good.
Yeah, man. It highlighted for me like how kind of fucked up like we've kind of made her life. Like just because.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
Like D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. What we do to D'Angelo?
Well, D'Angelo, like he was like 19 when he went into the industry, and he was just like over sexualized way too quickly. I think
He
like
made that. He made that choice, by the way, for the Untitled thing. Like,
yeah, but even with that, they were like he was so. If you watch like videos of his concerts and how intense it was, and how like much it affected his singing career, like he ended up like purposefully gaining weight so that he wouldn't be a sex symbol anymore. And then he was like there was a bunch of older women that was like predators, like preying on him,
oh,
especially
I'm
Angie
sure.
Stone.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure. Like, but it's interesting. Like, I read Questlove's book a while ago. It's called Moment of Blues, and Questlove was pretty instrumental in that. I think
yeah,
it's called
he was in the band, I think.
Yeah, and like he was like pretty instrumental too in like the creative direction. But then it was like they recorded this wonderful album, and then I don't know who in D'Angelo's camp or if it was D'Angelo himself decided to make that the album
Untitled music
cover
video. Mm.
and the Untitled music video, and
Someone had a
Questlove
sexual
was
awakening to
upset
that.
because it was Questlove was kind of frustrated that it went in that direction because it kind of overshadowed the album. It became all about the sexualization of D'Angelo,
Mhm.
which people had warned him about, I think. But it's kind of the first time I mean,
He was
as a young
19.
person too,
I think.
yeah, you're a young person, you start feeling yourself like, you should have like an era, and it's kind of sad that you know, people can take advantage of you in that point in time. But
Yeah,
that's
unfortunate.
unfortunate. Shout out to
But
D'Angelo. Untitled, great song.
a great song. Yeah. And the Giveon remix was trash to me personally, but anyways.
I haven't listened to. I liked Giveon when he first came out, and now I'm not.
I was
Just
like,
hearing
"Ah,
him
that's old."
speak and how cocky he is just made me feel like, no.
Yeah,
It's because he's young and he
Yeah,
made
like,
it.
I don't
And
know
he's
what.
lit right now, so he don't give a fuck. You
I know,
what I'm
right?
saying?
I like his music, but I'm also like,
Yeah. But shout out to Friday who released that God Did video. That's where this whole thing started.
Yeah.
Shakira, you got a positive note?
Yeah. Positive note. Maybe not positive note, just like a word of advice. Use your voice in your places that you are. You know, it's sometimes anxiety inducing. It's sometimes not safe to. But use your voice, and if they retaliate, make them open a purse, sue the fuck out of them. But use your voice because you never know what you could change by speaking up. Also, just for your own personal self, how you can make things move, especially Black History Month. Like doing shit that you don't feel integral to your person will harm you eventually. You know, whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally. So use your voice, speak up when you can. And don't always like curb your tongue. I'm not saying cuss your managers out, but I'm saying like be blunt, be honest. Don't sugarcoat oppression. Don't sugarcoat for white guilt or shame or anything like that. Say what you got to say, and be honest about it, and find the best way to do that. Yeah.
Solid.
Very.
I like it.
I love it.
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Do we have any other stories we wanted to talk about? Do we have a topic? For
I don't
today?
even think we really
need to
did.
say?
I really.
I think it was
Oh
talking
my
about
God!
my
You know what I
Beyonce
will say?
slander.
To be honest with you, I saw a video of Krishan and Blueface deadlifting 315 pounds this week, and they are unstoppable Perk Gremlin twins. That's all I can say about it. There's no way
It's honestly so
that
sad.
like it's
It is really
crazy,
sad,
like,
man.
It's nuts.
It's getting like really, really sad. Like I before it was funny and I was like, oh, okay, but now it's getting like Bobby and Whitney sad. Like they give crackhead.
I think it can only end one way. Like, one person not being here anymore. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's kind of that's what's like
And I've always kind of felt like Blueface gave me a Jafar vibe, like an otherworldly spirit vibe. I don't know.
Like
I
Aladdin
have no
Jafar.
clue what that's
Like
coming
evil.
from.
He gives like his face
okay,
looks
okay. I
so
was like,
evil
what?
to me.
Whoa.
I think he's another person that's just like super young and got all the shit super young. And because even like honestly, man, in terms of like how a lot of people in Krishan's camp have like come at him, like I'm like, man, this guy's been pretty reserved in how he's responded until
I don't
he
even
actually.
know all the things. I just know
I don't.
that
I just
their
see the. I just
relationships
see the
look
clips.
so sad.
I just see the clips, but I think that's another thing too with relationships. Period. Like I feel like people got to know when to walk away, and I think in people's spirit, like you know when it's time to walk away. But for whatever reason, whether it's ease, whether it's fear, like people choose to stay in situations that aren't serving them, and so you gotta, at some point, you gotta be the one to make that choice. Whether that's like whether you're like the bad party or the innocent party, like, but people gotta make a choice to walk away and realize like the world is not going to end if you do.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I think that's a good little place.
Yeah,
I think that's a good little
yeah.
place, man. Thank y'all for
Yeah.
listening to another episode of the Lost
Love y'all.
Tribe. We kind of scattered all over today,
That's
but
okay.
Yeah.
Because we love y'all.
but it was good.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. I don't have to get. Yeah. Talk to you niggas later.
All right.
Make sure you like,
Share.
comment, subscribe on our
All that.
YouTube channel.
Share
Make
it.
sure you follow our
Share it.
podcast on your favorite
Sharing
streaming
is caring, nigga.
service, wherever you stream your podcast, Apple, Spotify. Give us a rating. It helps us. We appreciate it. And share it with your friends. We're pretty funny, and I think your friends would actually like respect you more for having funny taste if you shared it with them. So, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and when in doubt, flip a coin.
Exactly.
All
A
right.
rigged coin.
And don't you forget that you have to support your troops. That's right. You got to go ahead and support John Cena by watching.
You ready for this Sunday night?